Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Auburn Tigers will get the first crack on offense today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll run it to the left. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Brown. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense gets their first crack now. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's third down for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the ball is picked off. They'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Brown. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I'll tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing second and goal. To throw, it's Brown. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Lining up to try the extra point. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Snags a quick throw. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The Gamecocks have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Simmons. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
For the defense coordinator this week, always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, it's Brown. Caught quickly. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, South Carolina. It was a foot race, and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to pass. It's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down.
29 Philly. 2 down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Catch made over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's the handoff on a counter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Auburn. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser. That
breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Some hard running there through a tackle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. To the air, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. The important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And that run produces a decent gain. Crucial third down play coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And the single back takes the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Caldwell.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The back's got it. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this is one of those option plays you can tell from the moment the quarterback took it himself that the play wasn't going to have a chance to be executed. Good recognition by this defense to set up this fourth down.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air, it's Sellers. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback still with the football. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they get the completion. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
He decides to keep it here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the pressure field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense has a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. He's got it inside the 15. And the returner will be brought down. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. they have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.